RPG Major is an actual play like no other. Private Eyes Mara, scion of sirens, and Aubrey, former fairy queen, solve supernatural mysteries while improvising songs. Sitting on the front porch of your office is a wooden xylophone.
Oh no. No, we know what xylophones do, Mara. And we're gonna say it at the same time on 3. 1, 2, 3. They turn you into a skeleton and then you play your ribcage like a xylophone.
Bones.
Right?
Right, I agree. I'll sing along. Nope, that would make it worse.
Combining actual play, musical theater, and mystery into one cozy package, it's RPG Major.
RPG Major. Mystery and magic and danger. RPG Major. What'll we solve? What'll we solve? What'll we solve today?
Last time on the Bad Articles, our Knuckles had a sleepover, judged a local talent competition for kids, and chaired a barrage of tooth-related accusations. Stick around to find out what happens next, unless you're a coward. Since the dawn of time, Ireland has played host to unimaginable horrors, ushered in through an ever-weakening veil between our world and the other side. They live among us, shaping our mythology, sowing chaos, scaring the shit out of people. Not all hope is lost. Underfunded, undergunned, and underappreciated, the USNA stand proudly in the way of unchecked otherworldly chaos. This secret network of brave volunteers put their lives and their sanity on the line, all for a better tomorrow.
Have you ever disappeared for 3 days and come back 50 quid lighter without any explanation for the lost time? And even though you're certain it was something mysterious and strange due to the big beam of light in the sky, your mates are convinced you were just out on the long lash.
You better call the USNA before you find yourself in the Bad Articles.
Leaving the town hall with the still thunderous applause for little Tommy going on inside, you find yourself out in the car park, walking towards your wee car.
I might take up wrestling. I'm inspired by that boy.
Yeah, he completely demolished. And the fact that he had multiple Postman Pat plushies to destroy.
And you know, it like killed him to do that because I know him sort of more, better than you a lot does, and he loves Postman Pat. So
He
for
loves
him,
Postman
he
Pat?
loves him. And for him to then demolish him, that took a lot of his soul away, I think, and I think that's what makes him a good fighter. Really, he's calmed what's within. You know, he's got rid of the love that he's able to feel. Yeah, he can just love something and destroy it.
I mean, this is incredible because this implies we've just come in and saw this performance, and that was only a snippet. So this implies that Tommy has lore that goes back. There's been a whole Postman Pat story arc.
Yeah, no, big time.
Sylvester,
Big
have
time.
you had to fight Tommy
Well,
in the chair?
Well, he's a bit of a wriggler, yeah, but I'm so quick, and my tiny little hands do just get in immediately. Like, I don't really have issues with that with people because I'm just in there. I'm in, I'm out. You wouldn't even know.
Come to think of it, Sylvester, you do look a bit like Postman Pat. Do you think that Tommy has taken out some frustration?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I hope not, because I've got a kind heart. I know I'm like tall and quite scary, and I'm a dentist. And
Oh, we
people
haven't
say,
said that.
Well, no, you have. You've called me creepy multiple times. But I hope not. It's not my fault I look like this. It's not my fault. I'm all the way up here. You know, it's hard for people to look in my eyes.
And I mean, I will say, while we have occasionally described you as creepy, we do think you're innocent.
That's
Yes.
We do think you've got a pure heart.
We can't underline that enough.
In spite of all appearances to the contrary, we think you're innocent.
That means a lot. That does mean a lot. And I'll sort of bend down so you can see my eyes when I say this.
Oh, this is the first time you've been eye level with us.
Yeah.
Are you getting enough water? Your eyes are jaundiced.
I'm getting more insults. I thought I was just going to go down here.
No, it's a diagnosis.
As a fellow medical professional, I know all about eyes.
Yeah, it's like if I had yellow teeth or something, you'd probably call
Oh,
me.
that. Okay, sorry.
Or if your printer was fucked, I'd let you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Art of Cyan, here to help.
So I'm just going to say I really appreciate that, guys, and I appreciate you coming and being here and believing me. Thank you, guys. Right, Should we head somewhere? Should we head to the factory? That might be a good idea.
Yeah, I think the textile factory seems to be the way to go.
You all bundle into the car and start heading off down towards Noonan's textile factory. It's on the eastern road out of Ballybogle, the same road that you used to reach the shack. And along the way, you come upon a wee turn-off to the left. It's a little bit closer to the town than the shack is. It's around 20 minutes closer on foot, you'd guess. And it leads to an opening in the trees where the road turns into a wee dusty and wide driveway. In the distance, you see a large Victorian-era red brick warehouse. It's got 3 stories and windows dotted around the exterior and an enormous set of big industrial loading doors that look like they slide open for deliveries. Big, proper business doors. And in large, white painted letters, you read Noonan's Textiles. As you hop out of the car and approach on foot, the building grows ever larger until finally, dwarfed by its stature, you stand in front of those big, massive doors. Painted on that shutter is the word deliveries. And next to the delivery doors is a big, large cardboard box with the Sweet Tooth stamped on it.
It's weird that the Noonan Textiles has a big delivery of taffy. I go over to the box.
You rip off the sellotape and you open it up. Inside, you do see loads and loads of wee bits of taffy.
I'm going to have a roodle around.
Gideon, you get to roodling. You jam your head into that box and start rummaging your hands about. You can give me an awareness roll. No, an investigation roll, please.
That's 31/20.
You're clawing around at it like a bear in a big honey pot. But all you feel in there is sweets. Does just seem like this very generous sweet shop owner has gifted thousands of taffy to this here textile factory.
Now my gee's all sticky. My sticky beanie gee. There's nothing here, guys.
Can I just see about maybe knocking on a door and maybe giving a wee rattle if no one responds?
You walk up and you bang your fist on that big metal sliding door and you hear the big old clang and it echoes through the warehouse behind. After a few seconds, you don't hear any response. No one seems to come to meet you.
Jesus, why do you announce that we're here?
Well, why wouldn't I? Are we doing this secretly?
Dolan, we're trespassing.
Yeah.
High five.
I didn't think this. It's a big factory. I was going to talk to people.
Dolan, high five.
I'm not high-fiving you. You're sticky. You're hairy. You're smelly of beans.
Well, there doesn't seem to be anyone around, per se. I mean, if we need to, I can open locks. We can just have a wander, see what we find.
I mean, that was fine. But I was just going to talk to people and just say we're here on the mayor's order. They don't know otherwise.
Oh, I like that.
Wow.
Sure,
It's a
yeah,
small
that'll
town.
work.
I mean, if you think that will fly, then...
From the very brief time we spent with the mayor, he seems like kind of guy who would fob that off on us.
Well, he's on holiday now, so they can't even get hold of him.
He definitely has his phone off.
To be fair, he already fobbed off 2 events simultaneously onto us, so...
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Are we the mayor?
No.
Oh,
but-
shit.
No. Let's...
No, I don't think we've got mayoral responsibilities.
Yeah,
but-
we literally did.
Well,
We got deputised in front of the whole town.
oh wait, no, we were deputised.
No,
yeah.
Sylvester, you got to stay on my side on this. We're not
Well,
the mayor. We don't have
Okay,
mayoral
but,
powers.
like, what really makes you a mayor is your actions.
Yeah, so we're going to trespass into this factory.
Should
For
we
the
start?
truth.
Yeah. Should start with maybe like the windows.
The door.
We can do the door.
Is the door locked?
The door does appear to be locked. You can attempt an engineering roll. You also do notice along the side of the building there's a set of rickety steel steps. They lead up towards the roof. So it looks like there's a fire exit along the side of the building as well.
While you guys work on this door, I'm going to try these rickety old steps. I'm pretty light of feet ever since Mervyn taught me how to do this.
Absolutely eat shit.
I want you to have to roll for whatever you're about to do.
What are you attempting to do, Gideon?
I think I'm just trying to do something cool. Maybe like a backflip. A backflip!
Oh, that's an agility roll. Please give me an agility roll to see if you can land a sweet backflip.
80. Wait, you don't know my agility. 84/20.
Oh, Christ.
Your feet barely get off the ground before you land on your arse. Maybe you bruise your coccyx.
I'm going to go up the steps. You just see Gideon hobble away. Oh,
Gideon hobbles?
Gideon hobble away, clutching his bottom.
Oh, Gideon, I'll come with you and we'll try and go up. I think he needs a bit of help because...
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Because if he falls...
Hold his wee hand there as you go up the stairs.
Okay, no, we'll hold hands. I'll reach down and grab your hand. There we are.
Just like Papa.
Can Maddie try and open the door?
So with that, Sylvester and Gideon head up the fire escape as Maddie sets to work on this big old door. I'll need an engineering roll from you to try pick the lock.
Ooh,
88 over 40.
You think if you had maybe the right tools and significantly more training, you might be able to get through this, but no, it looks like it's a big old lock. These doors have been there for a long time.
Do you mind if I give it a go?
You can indeed.
I mean, I've done a lot of this over the years, so
28 under 80.
Oh.
Yeah, you realise it's mostly just getting a little bit of internal momentum on those barrels, and you do hear this satisfying clunk as the mechanism gives way, and you're able to slide these big doors to the side.
I've come across the odd stuck door in my time.
All right, fucking show off.
Do you want me to lock it again? Do you want to go?
No.
I can do that if you want.
No, it's okay. Just
Yeah.
we did it together. If anyone asks.
Yeah, you loosened it up.
Thanks.
With that, we'll cut over to Sylvester and Gideon. You gingerly make your way up the steps, which pass by several of the big, large, curved windows. It's dark inside the building, but you can make out the shapes of machinery on the ground level. At the very top of the stairs, you find yourself on the flat roof of this structure. In the centre of the roof is a wee fire escape door, and dotted around it are a bunch of bubbled skylight windows, the sort that you'd see meerkats poke their heads up into at the zoo.
This is awfully high, isn't it? God. Oh, gosh.
You're okay. You're okay.
Oh, gosh.
You're okay. Just get away from the edge. Stop looking over the edge.
Oh, gosh. Even looking through the windows, God. It's, when you're this height, you realise there's a long way to fall. And I've fallen before, and it literally is like a tree falling over.
I thought you were talking about your professional fall from grace. But you mean literally?
No, I mean literally. And it's not a fall from grace, because I did nothing that would not give me grace, if you know what I mean. But I have, I've done nothing to make me not graceful, if you know what I mean. Sorry, I'm getting really defensive again. I know.
You've reared up to a full height. I am quite scared.
Sorry.
Okay.
Don't be scared of me.
Sylvester,
I'm a nice man.
Sylvester, we know you're a nice guy. We know you're a nice man. We know you didn't do it. You don't need to tell us.
Do you want me to let your hand go?
Yes, please.
Okay.
It's like a vice.
Sorry.
What do we see through the skylights?
Through the skylights, looking down, you can see that there's a raised walkway that runs around, about 1 story up on the building. Inside, there's a huge collection of large bits of industrial machinery. There's big dye vats. There's big old sewing machines. There's all sorts of leather belts and contraptions all over the place. However, the whole place is currently lying dormant. There's no lights on down here. And you can see silhouetted in the doorway your 2 fellow knuckles standing down there. Back down on the ground floor.
So is this like a sort of loading area? Is it just like I'm picturing like a gym hall sized room, I guess?
The actual room itself, it's probably about the size of 2 gym halls. So a big hall, but it's a big open space. You do see there's a clearing at the front where you'd be able to reverse a van into to get bales of fabric on and off. And then lining each side of the room, there are big electrified looms that would make material. There are dye vats, and then there are machines to spool and prep the fabric for shipping and distribution.
Is this the room with the skylight, or...?
Yes, you can see the skylights dotted above you, and you can see your 2 friends peering down through one of them.
I give them a quick wave.
I give them the fingers. Belovedly.
The 2 friends up above, you can see that this window that is open is directly over this floating walkway that hangs over the main factory floor.
Sylvester, with your long arms, do you think you could lower me down to that walkway?
Do you know, I believe I could, actually. I'll just maybe hang on, and then you climb down my body like it's a ladder.
That is not what I envisioned, but it's even better. Let's give it a go.
Okay, right. Well, I'll be hanging. I'm hanging. I'm hung. Right, you go now.
Sylvester hangs by his arms down this window, and Gideon tries to slide down him like a man rope. Can I please have a might roll from Sylvester to hold on, and from Gideon to, as gracefully as possible, shimmy down his long length?
2.
I want you to know that I'll always try to do these things. 91 over 20.
Sylvester's vice-like grip doesn't give way, but Gideon tumbles from his length and lands on the walkway. You notice instantly that this thing is not as secure as you'd like. It sort of shakes and quivers as you land, like the sort of moving floor you'd get at a haunted house.
That's okay. If it was really stiff, that would be bad engineering. I'm sure this is totally fine.
Do you reckon, like, I could maybe get down, do you reckon? Or is it gonna split in two if my long body hits that?
Hold on a second. And I kind of get up and feel about.
Will you catch me?
I will not.
Down on the ground, you two hear Gideon land on that walkway, and your eyes dart up and you can see Sylvester hanging from a window.
Oh, mind yourself.
What are you two idiots doing?
Hiya.
Hi, Sylvester. Are you alright, Sylvester?
I'm living my dream here. I think your friend's hurt though. You should probably. Are you hurt?
No, I'm all right. I've still hurt my bottom, but I'm okay.
Lovely.
I wave down like I'm the queen.
From your vantage point, Gideon, you can notice on the same level as the catwalk, you see a little box-like room, so sort of 1 story up, and it looks like it's the control room for the warehouse. Now, unfortunately, the door access on the catwalk is on the other side of the warehouse. You cannot access that control room from the walkway that you're currently on.
Are there any other rooms or offices that we can see about the place besides this, even a kitchen?
There's a little kitchenette that's open planned on the ground floor. The main space is entirely open plan. At the end of the catwalk, there is a lift system that looks like it's designed for transporting equipment parts. So chemicals, dyes, bales of fabric. It would also undoubtedly carry a human, because after all, what is a human but a piece of equipment in this temple of unfettered capitalism?
Can we venture towards the lift? I'm thinking, might we need some kind of access pass to access the lift? But let's check out the lift first.
As you venture further into the warehouse, it is very dark in here. You can pull out your trusty OSNA flashlights and illuminate the space a bit. At the bottom, near the elevator itself, you see a big panel of buttons. You'd wager that one of those must surely control the lights. There's 4 buttons that you can see. There's a red, a green, a blue, and a yellow.
Maddie has all 4 fingers extended and is going towards the control panel.
As Maddie's 4 fingers simultaneously press every single button, you hear the entire factory spring into life. As the lights hum and flicker on, you start hearing steam hissing, the whirring of these large machines spinning up. There's a faint bubbling sound of liquid, like a wonderful choreographed dance, or those synchronized swimmers you saw earlier. Each of these machines begin their automated tasks. So great leather belts start driving overhead, operating these conveyors. Looms and mules send shuttles firing at high speeds back and forth, all powered by high-pressure steam which hisses and erupts in plumes of intense heat around the catwalk, and large vats of caustic dyes bubble underfoot. It's like that machine that Charlie Chaplin got all tied up in that time. A blast of steam suddenly shoots up from the machines below towards the catwalk. I'm going to need a preservation roll from you. 60%.
Oh, 11 under 60.
You take a little dive to the side as this blast of steam flies up through the metal grill beside you.
Sylvester, are you okay?
Oh, just the soles of my feet got a bit hot.
I'm going to ask for another might roll to hold on from the shock of this thing.
78 over 20.
Oh no.
Oh God, no.
The sensation of hot feet make your fingers momentarily release. You don't have that far to fall, but the weight of you hitting that thing makes the entire catwalk shudder and judder underfoot. I'm going to need preservation rolls from both of yous to keep your balance.
92.
Oh, well, I got 64, so am I dying?
As you land, you try to get your footing, but this thing, every move you make, this catwalk's moving in the opposite direction. And as, let's say, Gideon, you begin to tumble, you grab onto Sylvester for support, dragging him with you. You fall from the catwalk until there's sploosh. You landed in a big vat of white dye. It erupts over the edges and splashes onto the floor, and you two are paddling frantically.
Can we just press the 4 buttons again to stop this?
You don't know which one does what.
Fucking hurry up!
All 4 get switched back off.
Maddie presses the 4 buttons.
Sorry.
The lights immediately go out. The belts begin to slow. The building heat in that big vat of dye begins to slowly subside. You don't feel the same bubbling, but you are a
No.
bony white.
I've never looked more like a ghoul.
You pull yourself up to the sides and pop your shocking visages over the edge.
Can I flop over the edge?
Like a child trying to climb over a fence, you flop over the edge and slop onto the ground. Every inch of you is a blinding white.
I'm so sorry, Gideon.
Can someone get me a napkin for my mouth and my eyes?
Maddie has tissue on them.
Maddie pulls out some tissues and passes them to Gideon.
I'm so sorry.
How about you, Sylvester? How are you doing?
Sylvester pulls himself out of the vat and has his little feet on the side.
He's got little feet as well.
And then he jumps off, and he does land on his feet, but you can tell it hurt, but he's trying to make it seem like it didn't hurt.
Can I quickly press on and off each of the buttons in alternate to see which one is the light? So that we at least have that covered.
Maddie systematically works their way through the buttons on the control panel. That red one seems to get the steam power up and running. So it seems to basically provide the pressure and power that will run a lot of these machines. The green button gets the larger mechanisms going, like the actual machinery. The blue button seems to ignite the burners underneath the dies to get them up to temperature, and the yellow button lights up the factory. There's the lift leads up to the gantry that you were on and that you fell off. The other gantry has a little set of wrought iron stairs that will bring you up to the doorway into the control room.
We go up the stairs.
The door to the control room appears to be unlocked. You can push open that door, and inside the lights flicker on automatically when you enter. And you're able to see a large personal computer system on an ornate desk with a little plaque on it, which reads Amanda Noonan. There's a delightful bouquet of flowers next to a Newton's cradle and a big box of chocolates with all the nut ones missing. She's got one of those unnecessarily fiddly cigarette dispensers that makes them all pop out like a wee flower.
Is there a printer?
There is indeed a printer hooked up to that computer. Also, on the rear wall of the main office, you see an enormous and lavish oil painting of a man facing a regal gold-framed mirror. His hand is pressed against the glass, but the reflection facing back is that of a lion. You quickly recognise the man as Mayor John, and by extension, probably the lion too, and they're both in his signature pinstripe suit. The bottom half of the mirror is all steamed up, undoubtedly from the sheer heat of the man, with some small letters squeakily written upon it.
What are the small letters?
You can see that it's the word reflections, but all of the E's are 3s.
Can I try log into the computer with that as the password, please?
You boot up that computer. It's running Windows 3.1, which, as you'll all know, is the first 32-bit version of the operating system. You are indeed able to type in R3FL3CTIONS. And when you hit enter, you are welcomed by a beautiful little desktop screen.
Is there deleted files or a folder for trash or anything on this computer?
Yes, there is indeed a little wastebasket. Inside, you find what look like reply draft emails that she hasn't decided to send. It looks like she's trying to write something a wee bit saucy, but isn't quite getting the hang of it, and you'd guess she'd probably got a wee bit embarrassed about it and just deleted the email.
Dolan, you'd love this.
I'm going to ignore that.
I'm sure we'd love to hear some of these attempted saucy emails.
In one of them, it starts off all right. She's done a lot of scene setting. She's talking about, sitting out in the moonlight, but then she gets fixated and keeps talking about his thick neck, and she keeps saying thick neck over and over and over again. And then that one just got trashed. Another one, she goes into way too much detail about her own clothes.
I don't want to hear about it. I want to hear it.
Why doesn't Gideon read it?
Yeah, Gideon.
Emails.
Dear John, I'm looking out over the factory floor at all this bubbling liquid. Look at it go. Just thinking about that thick white liquid.
Whoa.
And whoa, what? I'm just reading it out.
No, continue.
I can stop reading if people are
No,
uncomfortable.
continue. Skip a few lines.
Thick neck, thick neck, thick neck. I want to grab your thick neck. You're my lion, and I am the ringmaster. Wapa, wapa. Bubbling white liquid. I'm going to make you pretty. You're my pretty little lion. Yours sincerely, Amanda.
Is there other things on the on the computer?
It looks like this machine functions as sort of the hub of this whole place. There's remote controls for opening and closing the large main doors. There's a breakdown of chemicals used in all of the dyes. And it appears that it's actually a big selling point of this place, that all of these are sort of naturally occurring dyes. It would appear that everything is environmentally sound and friendly, and it's kind of their whole deal. They're, they pride themselves on only using natural colours and natural materials.
Unlike these emails, it seems like this place is completely clean.
Well, I didn't want to say that I was worried about that dye being corrosive because I didn't want to freak you guys out. I already felt quite responsible, but it looks like you're probably going to be okay.
It was one of the first thoughts in my mind when we were submerged. I was like, we'd know quickly if it was, if it was bad.
Yeah.
I was more worried about my eyes more than anything.
That's weird. I was worried about my teeth.
I would say that while your skin didn't start burning off you, in this sort of concentration, you are still a wee bit stingy in the eyes. Like you can feel the itch on your skin. Because, if you dive into a big barrel of green dye made of nettles, you're still probably not going to have a good time.
Sorry, guys. I just want to rip off these emails for evidence.
Rip them off, plagiarize them, publish these steamy stories.
Listen, I don't think they're going to let me come back to work, so I got to have some source of income.
Why do you think they won't let you go back to work?
I keep taking leave when I don't have leave.
Okay, yeah, no, that's bad. You shouldn't be doing this. This isn't that important, to be quite honest.
This is very important.
I know.
Sylvester isn't important?
Well, this is everything to me. So don't be saying this isn't important. This is my livelihood. And the teeth of the town. It's important for the teeth of the town.
I'm just sort of saying, me and Maddie could have probably done it. And it sounds like there's other knuckles out there. You don't need to take off work for this.
Oh. I like hanging out.
Thanks, Maddie.
I mean,
But I don't want you to use, patience for that.
Yeah.
That is true. What do your patients do with their eyes if you are not available?
You do important work outside of this.
Oh, I will say, in addition to the info on the dyes itself, there's also a breakdown of some of the other materials that are used with some hazardous care, what to do with some of these things. It lists that sodium hydrosulfite is used in some of the processes. It warns against heating that above a certain temperature, because once it has, if you mix it with cold water, it can combust violently. And there's also hydrochloric acid that is to be stored in the locked cabinet on the factory floor and should not be used without the correct protective safety gear, which is also to be found in the locked cabinet.
The painting seems a bit weird. So, can we lift it off to see? Can Maddie check if there's a safe behind it? Or a little compartment? Because it feels big and ornate and out of place.
With that, Maddie, you pull the painting forward slightly. You do not find a safe behind it, but balanced along the inside rim on the rear of the painting, a little set of keys drops and falls to the ground.
This is a security nightmare. They have both the password and the keys were attached to this painting. Between a lack of emergency shutdown button and there's no eye cleaning station, I have to do some complaints about this.
But she does seem to love escape rooms.
Maddie, what do you mean by that?
People like to do puzzles. Seb used to bring me to escape rooms that he made. It was his parents' spare room, and it was kind of a nightmare sometimes. Sometimes he forgot the combinations in his own locks.
A moment of silence for Seb.
Oh, he was the shit-covered fella.
What did I just say?
After fairly definitively disproving that this textile factory had anything to do with the pollution in the water, you all pile back into the car to head off towards your next lead. I say all of you pile into the car. 3 of you do. Sylvester is running at a fair clip alongside. You've got the windows down so you can still chat to him.
Sylvester, what is the... Oh, maybe you're not the person to ask about the sweet shop, actually.
No, ask away.
Is it good? Is it well priced? Have they got a variety of stuff? Obviously, we've seen a little bit of this taffy.
Well, the issue is it is well priced. It's very reasonably priced.
Maddie, can you slow down a wee bit?
Yeah, thank you.
I'm going 4 miles an hour.
Gosh. Oh, gosh.
Sylvester, you said you could do this. This was
I can do it.
You can sit in my bath.
All right, give him a break. He was just covered in paint.
I'm just I've still got dye in my eyes.
Do folks want me to swing by the sweet shop?
We think we know the dye's okay. So it might be that the bad sweets, the accusation of bad taffy, might be a misdirect. Can we trust Alexander Little?
Oh, You mean for investigation reasons? I was peckish.
Oh, we should get lunch. 100%. You hungry?
I mean, I could eat.
Let's go.
No beans.
After filling your boots at the Bridge and Crown on the all-you-can-eat beef Wellington, although you do only get a finite number of sides, so you have to balance it, you head off towards your next lead, Linus Mawini, the Reiki healer.
So what exactly is Reiki?
So Reiki is like energy healing. He's really good at it. I've been a few times. Like everybody in the town, wants to get hold of Linus for their energy. You don't want me going out and your energy is wrong. So yeah, everyone goes to him. He's great at it.
And this is the same Linus Mawini that Maurice Piper, nicest man in the world,
Yeah.
is deeply suspicious of, and is even accused of doing the teeth thing
Yeah.
because of the lingering looks at wives.
Well, probably it's something to do with how he does know everyone in the town because everyone goes to him, and the fact that he's sort of like he's like a male witch,
a warlock.
Yeah.
Or I think, can men be witches?
wizard, I suppose.
I think they can be witches.
Witches, yeah.
Everything's gender neutral if you want it to be.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Would it be worthwhile to maybe ask him about the various symbols we found in the cabin? Because if he knows all that like spooky energy stuff, he might know what those are.
He is the man to ask.
On the edge of the village is a singular detached building with a surrounding garden. Poking your head through the gate, you see an array of dream catchers hanging off the hedges. You can even hear the twinkling of wind chimes to the rear of the structure. Creeping around, you see a set of steps leading up to a doorway on the second floor of the building. A small hand-painted sign reads Chakra Bleu, with a cross-legged figure in meditation pose. The opening times of the business are listed as 24/7. As you push open the door, you are both nasally and audibly assaulted by Nag Champa and Whale Song, respectively. The foyer is quite clearly just a kitchen, with laminated A4 signage on every flat surface. They list various wellness techniques, yoga stretches, bad foods, Buddhist wisdom, and healing tips. Emanating from down the hall, you hear muffled music and light giggling.
This is a highly stimulating space. I'm overwhelmed.
I think that's what it does. I think the whole point of like it's to overwhelm you so that you get freaked out, and then he can calm you down, and you got your energy lit.
What?
You got to get your energy lit. That's what he always says. Get your energy lit before you come. You'll have a better session.
You can still hear there's noise coming from down the hall at the room at the end of the hall. There is a closed door, but it does appear that there's some life back there.
It does feel like we could potentially be stepping in on an appointment of a description.
A giggly appointment.
Yeah, very giggly, fun appointment.
He does do giggle therapy too.
What's that?
It makes you watch maybe like a stand-up box set, or he tickles you.
I don't want to do that. Let's just, let's just ask for
Let's knock on the
recommendations.
door.
Let's knock on the door, ask for recommendations. I don't know, maybe buy a dream catcher.
You don't hear any response from inside, probably over that music, but you can turn the wee handle and poke your head in. It's the calmest room you've ever seen. There's lamps, both salt and lava, everywhere. In the centre of the room is a classic Gladstone pottery wheel, and next to a massage table against the far wall, and there's a small square dining table in the corner. And sitting at the dining table, you see a bald-headed figure with their back to you. But their lack of hair coverage up top is contrasted drastically by a long strawberry blonde ponytail emitting from the base of their skull, hanging down their back and kissing the floor. In front of them, basically sitting on their knee, is another figure. This one with a tightly scraped back blonde ponytail. As your eyes adjust to the moody lighting, you notice that it's Lynn, the church organist. They're sat in front of a pile of puzzle pieces. Linus's arms wrap around her slender frame gently and guide her towards the corner pieces of the jigsaw.
Your eyes, my hands, we move as one to complete the picture. There we go. All the corner pieces are complete now, Lynn. It's time for the edges.
I don't think I'm ready to do the edges just yet.
Lynn, you've been coming to me for weeks. It is time for us to see how this little farmyard scene really looks.
All right, but I'm going to start with the sky, okay?
Of course.
We'll do the top edge.
Do the top edge. Let's find the clouds too. Oh,
Excuse me, I believe I still have another 35 minutes on this session.
Yes, my apologies.
Oh, sorry. None of your doors were locked.
No, I don't believe in them.
Hiya, Linus. How are you?
Oh,
Hiya.
Sylvester. Lovely to see you.
Lovely
how are
to
you
see
doing?
Again. Well, we need to ask you a few questions about something.
I heard about the accusations around town. I'm very sorry that's happening to you. To another fellow medical professional.
Yeah, to another healer to healer.
Sorry, are you a medical professional?
Well, energy is
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, Dolan. Yeah, no, I'm Dolan, please. Yeah, no, I'm trying.
He's
I'm
definitely
really
a
trying.
medical professional. He's changed many people's lives.
Multiple lives. Lynn here.
No,
Hello
this
again.
this is just my first time here. I'm
Now,
just,
Lynn.
No. I booked this because you need to get put back on the straight and narrow. You need to find God.
Oh.
Yes, so no, I just needed a bit of help with the puzzle.
There's some nice edging going on here in this puzzle.
Yeah.
Nice edging.
I did most of this at home, and then I knew where the pieces went. I dismantled it, brought it here, set it back up. I'm just getting a little bit of input from him, and I'm doing the Lord's work here. I've never been here before.
Right. We met Lynn briefly the other day. She was talking a little bit about adultery and the issues of the town and the fact that there's a lot of liars in town these days as well.
Ultimately, it's all part of God's plan, and I'm his instrument, and I'm here to make sure that this young man learns the error of his ways and rejoins the flock.
Oh, Lynn, that's so disappointing. You don't need to show off for these strangers. Be your true self. Lynn, you come here to get your energy alit, right? And to heal and forgive yourself, yeah? That's what I'm a facilitator. Maybe for God, maybe for some other kind of spiritual energy. I don't know what's out there, man. Nobody does.
What do you make of this? We found this on a cabin, an abandoned cabin, about 20 minutes outside of town. And we're trying to figure out whether the person renting the place is gone.
Brosnan?
Brosnan?
Yes.
Not Pierce.
That is, yes.
Pierce Brosnan?
Yeah.
Is staying outside Ballybogle?
Is that weird fella?
Lynn, he's not weird.
He's always mucky, and he never comes to mass.
Pierce is a wonderful fellow. He's out there in the woods, living off the land. You say his shack's abandoned?
Yeah, we found animal skins. He'd clearly been living there, but the place was in disarray. Also, what looked like an animal bed.
Yeah, it seems like he hasn't handed in his rent for a couple of weeks, so we were asked to do a bit of a wellness check on him, check the place out.
Oh, goodness. Well, I do hope he's okay, but the only person that really interacts with Brosnan would be Prunches, the lovely pint man.
But was there a horseshoe or something above the door as well?
There was, yeah.
Well, which way was it facing?
It was facing down.
Was it?
Or the prongs were facing down, right?
I thought it was in a U shape.
Well, what does both ways mean? Can you tell us what one way means and then the other?
Of course.
Just
a horseshoe facing down normally represents a shielding protection, right? It's to keep bad forces, malevolent forces, from entering a space, whereas a horseshoe facing up represents a bowl to capture luck and energy and deliver luck into a space. St. Andrew's Cross, normally made with rowan branches, those are to ward off the good folk.
The good folk?
The fairies,
Warn them off?
I don't like this at all. I'm sorry. I've told you can help me with this puzzle, but I don't want to hear about fairy folk and all that sort of nonsense.
Lynn, it's just old folklore.
Linus, what do you make of all these teeth going missing? Surely there's something...
Odd epidemic, isn't it? Real strange. But of course, the body, the human body, it ages and decays. Things fall off, sometimes a fingernail, sometimes an eyelash.
You think this is standard senescence? You think this is just people getting old?
Who am I to say, new friend? Who am I to say? I merely experience the life that is set before me.
Linus, I know we've only just met. I was just wondering, I have a friend, and I just think you'd be really their type. Maddie looks over to Dolan. And I just wanted to know if you're available, if you're seeing anyone at the moment.
I wouldn't want to put labels on anything.
Oh no, that's what I mean. Just like seeing, like, not, even if it's not exclusive or like more casual.
Lynn, are you okay? You look like you've been shot.
You know, this isn't the sort of thing you should just be laying out in front, talking about your personal life. What happens behind closed doors happens behind closed doors.
Oh, Lynn,
or beaded curtains.
We were once animals of the field. We ran free out in nature. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be ashamed of your feelings, of our feelings.
Me and Linus are comfortable having this conversation in front of people, so I don't think we should be shamed for that.
I have to go put out the mass leaflets.
Oh, Lynn.
No. I need to prep for tomorrow's service. A good day to all of you.
I'm so sorry you all had to see that.
Yeah, do you mind if I turn off the music?
Oh, absolutely. Would you prefer something else?
You got any Chumbawamba? Or, Chumbawamba adjacent music?
I will quietly hunt for something Chumbawamba adjacent.
Am I saying that right, Chumbawamba?
Linus, you might be able to help with this. Do you have any good luck charms? To like
of
ward off
course.
evil
I've
spirits or anything of that nature?
I've got a full drawer full of rabbit's feet. And I think I've got some, let's see here, I've got some crystals. There we are. How many rabbit's feet would you like?
Well, 4 of us, so 4. Full rabbit.
You're a funny man, stranger.
I like to think so.
It's happening.
There we are. That will be...
Actually, you know what? Make it 2. Those 2 can get their own rabbit feet.
Oh, my per diem.
Now that Lynn has stepped outside for the more sensitive conversation, do you want to continue our conversation?
Oh, sorry, also one of the crystals. 1 of each.
There you go.
I've got my good luck charm, so I'm happy to head on.
Yeah. Linus, do you want to know why we're from head to toe white?
No.
Flying in the face of good taste, they decide to kill 2 birds with 1 stone and return to the pub for more beef Wellington and to talk to Prunches.
Yes, that's for us. Thank you. 3 beef Wellingtons.
Honestly, when you shimmy down me like a ladder, the smell, Jesus, oh God, I think that's why I was so happy up there, because I was away from the smell. It was too much. It's too much.
I thought we had like a moment of connection on the roof.
We did, but it doesn't stop the fact, you can love someone even when they're stinky.
You love me.
Yeah, I love all of you.
Wow.
I love all of you.
You love us.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we don't think that you're weird, but I wouldn't say that I love you.
Yeah, I mean, even me and Dolan, despite the obvious sexual tension, we're colleagues at best.
Hold on. The obvious sexual tension, where did this come from?
I'm just jostling with you.
Yeah, let's not. You're covered in dog hair and toffee and beans and dye, and you sweat, and the ghee was dirty even before you put it on. This is a situation of your own making. A lot of this is a situation of your own making.
What on earth do you mean?
I gesture at you up and down, covered in dye.
Everything I've done is for this investigation and to clear Sylvester's name. Although the more time I spend with him, the more I think we need to take him to like a church or exercise him or something.
Sylvester's fine. You leave Sylvester alone.
They get their order in, and they get a big old pint of gravy on the side. And they see Prunches working his way through his pints again. He doesn't seem to be as far deep in them as he was before.
Prunches, how are you?
Oh, hello, Sylvester. They're allowing you back in again, are they?
Well, I've got my friends with me, haven't I? And they know karate. So, yes.
What's this? Why are you dyed white?
It's a long story.
It's not that long. We fell in a tub of white dye.
Yeah, it wasn't long at all, actually. It's quite short.
Tell you what isn't short, though. The duration of time that this stuff will wear off. I've been scrubbing and scrubbing. I've been in the sink like a bird in a bath.
Sure, I see no problem with it. You both look gorgeous.
Thanks, Prunches.
Back in for another round of beef Wellington, is it?
And some pitch and putt, ideally.
Oh, absolutely.
I want to get those wraps in.
So, I have a faint memory of having seen some of you before here recently with Sylvester. It was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yes.
Well, we've got a few more questions for you now, because you know how everything's been going squiff teeth-wise.
Oh, the teeth.
And I know you know about teeth. I mean, yours are all gone from Toblerone.
Because of the Toblerones,
yeah, Toblerone, which we talked about. But we were just... My new friends here, we do have some questions for you.
Well, it's clear that this is more than a passing interest in our plight. So I'll be honest with you. This isn't the first time the village has been plagued by such a thing.
What?
Let me just lower the dimmer switch here. Pontius, go on.
People, and perhaps even I, tend to forget. Now, you can laugh if you like. Most would. But you hear stories all your life, see. Roads bent around empty fields for no sensible reason. Actions that ignorant folk would refer to as nothing but old superstitions. But I will tell you this much, and I'll tell you no more. There were people here before us, no stupider than we are now, maybe wiser. They knew that there were some places you do not meddle with, because there are old things in this world, things that don't think the way we do, things that notice disrespect. There is a fort out beyond the village there, a raised mound of earth and thorn, not far from the hunting shack. I'll tell you, no man has ever cut into that land and prospered after. Now listen to me carefully. The village thinks Brosnan isn't right in the head. Strange habits, true. He nails Rowan above the door and walks the perimeter at night. Fools have laughed at him too. But it might be that there was method behind his madness, Things have stayed quiet all these years. No children taken, no beasts opened up in the fields, but now these teeth are going missing.
Pontius, we think that Pierce Brosnan, we think he's gone.
Oh, well, I didn't want to believe it. For if Brosnan is missing, the village could be in trouble. Teeth are an old thing, older than church bells and electric lights, and I'll tell you, there are things beneath the ground with older hungers than you or I can fathom. Things that take teeth, are looking for ownership. You go bothering that fort at night, and you had best mind yourselves. Don't whistle near it. Don't thank anything you meet there. And if you hear someone calling your name, don't you dare answer.
What do we do?
You must find Brosnan. Oh, curse these old bones. If I were younger, I would go with you.
Even if we saw him, we wouldn't recognize him. What age is the guy?
I would put Brosnan at around 65, but a handsome 65. And truth be told, if you come across anyone out there, it is most likely to be him. Chances are he may have that lovely dog with him as well.
The dog bed? At one point I thought Pierce Brosnan was sleeping in that dog bed, but I've been humbled since.
If you intend on going to that fort tonight, I urge you to prepare. At least take with you a cross of Rowan.
I got this hydrochloric acid.
With that, he jams his extensive tongue into the bottom of the glass to slurp up the last little bit of head.
Next time on the Bad Articles, our knuckles head off in search of a fairy fort at the behest of an owl man with the longest tongue I've ever seen in my life.
The Bad Articles is created by J.R. McCormick and Aidan Kelly. It is produced at Felbryn Studios by the wonderful Clark Phillips, with additional sounds and voices from Conleth McVeigh. Starring Laura Conlon, Patrick Meier, Niall McKenna, and Amelia Price.